Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to throw this video together real quick to go over the latest install script for Graylog2 um, that I've been working on for about the last year. It's come a long ways. Obviously, the version has changed. A lot of changes to the product. Uh, the blog post, obviously, is very popular. Just wanted to add a video to kind of go along with the blog post so you guys could have a visual of what you might expect or what you might want to see or what you might expect to see, anything like that. So with that being said, I just wanted to throw this together in reference to this blog post right here on my blog. And this install script was updated with some changes as of last night that were to fix some of the issues that some of you have ran into, as well as myself, basically running into some Java errors during the install, things not starting correctly, unable to get to the web interface, and you could get around those, usually reboot, start some services, things like that. Well, I made some changes to the script last night that seem to have made the process run smooth now, and a complete install with no errors, no issues, ready to rock and roll. So with that being said, um, I want to go ahead and go through this install real quick and get you some video. And I'm looking for yeah, my cache is not updated, so we're going to use this method right here for version 0.20.1, the latest stable release of Graylog2. We're going to be installing on a Ubuntu 12.04 64-bit system. Um, this instance is a VM. I have 2 gigs of memory and 1 virtual CPU on this VM. So I have also added a one-liner to do the install for you start to finish. If you would rather not do a one-liner, you can still do the process below, step by step by step by step. But for those of you that just want to do a one-liner, you can copy and paste that text there and insert over in our VM and enter your sudo password, and off it goes. So it'll go through and pull all the packages like before, do everything that it needs to do, pull the packages down, do the install, and I am going to go on mute while this runs. I will jump back in when the process gets to the point of what I added last night to get around these issues, and I'll go into a little bit of explanation on that. So I'm going to go on mute for right now. Alright, I'm going to jump back in here now. So this is the point that was actually causing most of the issues in most installs. I spent a little bit of time last night going through this and figuring out finally what was actually going on. Basically Mongo was installing as it is right now, and in the script it actually would go through, install Mongo, and continue on install Graylog2 server and the Graylog2 web interface. Well, what was happening is Mongo in the background when it's installing is actually creating its folder structure when it starts up, and that process can take anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. So when Graylog2 server would try to start, Mongo was not running, therefore it would not start, and then the script would continue on to the web interface, and it looks for the Graylog2 server to be running, and that wasn't running. So what I've done is I've added a netcat command in to basically stall the process until Mongo is up and running, and that's what you're seeing right now. So this is completely normal at this point. You're going to see this continue on, and it's trying to connect to TCP port 27017, and when Mongo actually fires up and it's ready to accept connections, you're going to see it connect, and then it's going to continue on to the Graylog2 server install. And that's what you'll see. And this process, like I say, can take, depending on your system speed, can take, I've seen, anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes to actually start up and get that folder structure ready to go. You can actually do some tweaks in the background of Mongo to get around that stall. I haven't completely figured that piece out yet. But anyway, for right now, this seems to work every time now. So I'm gonna go on mute while this completes and gets to a point where it continues on. Okay, I'm back. So you saw it finally got to the point where it accepted a connection and continued on. Now it's installing the Graylog2 server, and I added another netcat command here as well to watch for the Graylog2 server to start listening on TCP port 12,900, and it doesn't take near as long as, so there you go. So it actually connected successfully, went on and actually went through and installed and started up the web interface, and you can see in the screen there it's now up and running. So that is the complete install of Graylog2 on Ubuntu 12.04. Like I say, this is a 12.04 64-bit install with 2 gigs of memory, 1 CPU. So anyway, so that's up and running. So now all you need to do is run over here to your browser and connect to the web interface. You can see the web interface is up and running. We're going to log in with the username of admin. This is all from the script, and the password is just password 123, and we're going to log in. We're in successfully, and you see this little alert here. Basically what this is telling us is we don't have any inputs. This is all referenced in the blog post as well, so you know, if you need to go through and look at that stuff, it's on the blog post with some screenshots as well. So I just wanted to go through this video and show you this. So what you do is click on inputs, and because we're running our syslog in the background, that's actually accepting all of our syslog UDP traffic on port 514, and it's doing a redirect into Graylog. So we're going to add a syslog UDP. I apologize about the phone ringing in the background. And click launch new input. We're going to give it a syslog redirect name, and we're going to have it listen on 10.514 on UDP, and click launch. There you go. You can see here we're already collecting data in the lab here. So it's already collecting syslog information. So you just click on your home button, click on little green button, and we now see traffic being collected. Like I say, this is just in my lab here, so you can see some of the information that's coming in, and we're collecting syslog. So that's it. So I just, like I say, I just want to throw this together real quick to put out there so you guys have a reference of a video and be able to view this stuff. So with that being said, that's it for today, and hope you enjoy. And as always, head over to everythingshouldbevirtual.com for any more information, other blog posts that I have out. I'm going to start doing some more videos in the future, and you can always reach me on Twitter and at Mr. L.E. Smith Jr. That's Mr. L.E. Smith Jr. So anyway, enjoy.